Hello and welcome, I am Patchworth, your game clown, once again, and welcome to Gameworth, where we take a look at new games and decide if they're worth it. Well, this is Faerie Solitaire. This is actually a rather affordable game. It was $4.99 originally, and I got it on a Steam sale, so this was, not too expensive, so right there, that's a big consideration. So I didn't really go in with any real expectations, but as it turns out, the game's pretty good, so I want to take a look and show you a little bit of what's going on here. First of all, it actually has options, which is always a benefit, even if you're, I'm not even... Whew! Okay, I'm doing this on normal, and I wonder I'm doing so well with the game. So, I mean, right there, that's already more options than a lot of the games that I've tried to play on here have. So, it is actually solitaire, just as you might imagine. It's not even really all that complicated solitaire. I'm going to go to this because I just love fall. Yep, get at least 3 perfects. So every level that you have here, when you're revisiting new levels, is you have 9, hands to deal. And with all these things, just like with regular solitaire, you've got the card here, and then you just select whatever is either up or below the number that you've got here. So you'd go da-doop, da-doop, boop, boop, and then down again, and down do, bow. Maybe I can undo that one. Nope, nothing different. And then you get like combos, and you can earn money for everything you do here. You fill up this bar, which does come into play with certain types of challenges, and then when you finish off your hand, you have no more moves, pop, and then you just sort of like go about doing this as much as you can. And I mean, that's it. That's really the entirety of the gameplay. Okay, so now one of the things that you can do is you go to Fairyland. Now, as you can see, I've already unlocked a couple of the different types of abilities here. You have undos, helps your pet grow, wishing well, and there's other stuff that I haven't unlocked yet just because they're pretty expensive. Now, you may have noticed this one here says, like, help your pet grow. What are the pets? In the hatchery, where you have little guys right here. You collect these when you clear a hand, or at least a stack of cards, and sometimes there are eggs underneath there, and you hatch the eggs, and you come up with these little baby guys here, little babies, and with each one of these, you play hands to help evolve them. Now, I should have just sort of like had one closer to it so we could have shown you the evolved version, but like the baby ice cat will become something else, and there's like a baby rabbit and a baby, earth golem and all sorts of stuff like this. So, yeah, and it actually gives you like little things. It's just a cute little added thing. It doesn't really affect the game at all. The main game has the adventure. Now, I want to show you a quick hand of this because something that I was surprised about is, as you can see, it has a very interesting stylized art. Very pretty, and there is something of a storyline going on, but not anything that's just like, oh my god! I can't believe they did that! But let's just play one hand real quick, and you can see sort of like one of the cutscenes. Cutscenes, I'm making air quotes right now. Alright, so let's show you a little bit of the gameplay right here, and then I'll show you one of the cutscenes after we're done here. So, like I showed you, simple gameplay. You can only use what's the active card right here. And I'll show you some more of the combos and some other stuff that comes with it, because you can unlock other things. Like, as you can see, it starts off a little full with one of the little unlockables that I created. You can evolve your cats and stuff like that, or your pets. And when we unlock one of these little things, I'll show you what we've got. So let's just do this real quick, and I might just skip to the end here. Oh, right, and there's this guy right here. I unlocked this little ring, which when it fills up with inactive cards that you can't use, you can actually use it to destroy the top card of one of these stacks. So that can be very helpful. Also, you get random drops with these guys, which allows you to basically add these as the top card right here, and you can use that to continue this without breaking a combo. And one of the things you can do with that, and I might be able to get that achievement right here if I use these guys, is to get a 20 card combo. So let me show you how to do that real quick, because I should have enough to do that. Let me see here. Alright, so then I've got, if I can do this 8 here, I should be able to go like that, and then here. Alright, so now I don't have any of that, but I can use this 3 here to go 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, look at that. Wow. Alright, moving along pretty well. So 4, then 3, 2, king. Almost there, almost there. If we can do this, it'll be moderately impressive to me. Alright, so then... Yes! Boom! There we go! Uber combo. That's how you get the Uber combo for that achievement. So, I did want to show you guys that. Success, you're welcome. Finish this off real quick. Okay, so you can see like the coins pop up when you finish a bar. 9, 10... There we go. Okay, now that I've done that, we can destroy this, then use that card there. Bop, bop, bop. And you want to make sure to collect those just in case. They collect if you get a completed card here, but there we go. And that's a perfect. That's one of the things you need to do for your little achievement things here. Oh, and you may have noticed this little guy right here. You get the level objectives, then you go through these 9 stages, and you try to get your combos. You kind of get the perfect speed, your bonus speed, cash on this hand, which also comes into play with a lot of these level objectives, filling up the level here. You can release this fairy. Oh god! I just noticed she's scratched little help things inside the jar here. This is terrible. We have to rescue this fairy. And I forgot to mention that there are actually certain types of levels that have some challenges in them. This is an ice wall, which means you have to unlock this little guy right here, and then it opens up the ice wall, for example like this. Ooh! And there's also a couple of them that have some stacks that are completely wrapped up in thorny vines, and you have to remove any stacks that have that little flower on top in order to get rid of them. I won't go into too many details about that, but what I will do is take you down over here to Fairyland and show you some of the... As you can see, I'm almost ready to evolve this, but I did manage to obtain a few eggs. Platinum egg. Hatch. Oh, you're my friend. You're going to be the next one. And this gray egg over here. Baby Minotaur. Not quite as cute. There we go. Okay, we've got our little pet now. We can go over here and evolve him real quick. I mean, it's just a little boop. Ice cat. And as you may have noticed, this ice cat here actually is one of the card faces. And now I'll get little Jack as my next guy when I evolve. So, oh, and you do need to collect those little bits here to actually activate them. So, if, for example, if I didn't have enough wood when he was ready to evolve, I wouldn't be able to do it. But you could just move on to the next guy. So, you know, like I said, it's just a cute little mechanic that doesn't really affect the game, but it is admittedly fairly cute and has... I've put 5 hours into this, guys. I don't know why! I don't know why! Okay, also let me show you what happens when you release the fairy. So close. Nope, okay. There we go, and now we've got all of those levels completed. We release. Yay, we freed her! You're welcome! Alright guys, one more thing, I did want to show you the little cutscenes here. You can actually watch the cutscenes here in the More section. You get your achievements, your health, your stats, all that stuff. But let me just show you what this has to offer.
She had seemed like the one in the ice. She wanted to tell me something. But what? Again, a wailing cry hit my mind as if nearby. I sought its source and moved in that direction. I came upon the autumn wood stretched before me in the valley below, and I paused to marvel at its beauty. Here the leaves were said to be in perpetual color change, and always falling. As I approached the wood, the swarming fire mote fairies continued to circle my staff. Fearing for the leaves, I swatted them and begged them to return to their fiery home. It was without effect, and so I ran, attempting to leave them behind. The motes were out of sight behind me when I entered into the orange shade of the trees. I ran deeper into the woods, but was stopped by an impossibly dense wall of flame. I turned, sought another way, but it was fire on all sides. Nothing but fire and smoke.
Yeah, and that's it, guys. As you can see, I've literally gotten all of this unlocked, which means I have just been playing this in between editing and everything like that. As I said, it is a very inexpensive game, $5, not on sale. I don't know why this is so addictive. So, I'd say give it a shot. This one was totally worth my money, even if it's, like I said, on sale. I've already gotten my money's worth. And I'm going to complete this to figure out what the story is here, unlock more art. Give it a shot, guys. It's just surprisingly interesting. So, that's it for me, guys. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully you'll join me for the next one. And until then, cheers all.